Hello, I'm Jack Reall with Spec Rescue International. Today on the Spec Show, we're going to review measuring angles for shoring operations. The first tool we're going to use for measuring angles at the cut station is going to be our framing square. Our framing square has a 24-inch side to it and an 18-inch side to it. And we're going to use this to measure an angle. As you recall from your shoring lecture, the two angles we commonly use are the 45-degree angle and the 60-degree angle. The 45-degree angle has a 12-12 pitch, and it's the easiest one to figure out. We're going to find the 12 mark on one blade and the 12 mark on the other blade and line those up with the edge of the lumber. The resulting angle along here is a 45-degree angle. That's how we use the framing square to determine our angle. If we want to use our 60-degree angle, it's a 7-12 pitch, so we're going to find the 7 on one side and the 12 on the other side and make our mark, and now we have a 60. Very simple to use, but because it's so large, it's one of the least often used measurement tools at the cut station. We're going to do the speed square next. Now the speed square has three parts that we need to focus on. First, we have the shoulder up here, we have the 45-degree angle down here, and then we have our angle grid down here. And we're going to use those three parts to identify how we're going to do an angle on our 4x4. Okay, so if we want to do a 30-degree angle, we're going to put our speed square down on the lumber with the shoulder away from us. We're going to pivot on the pivot point, which is down here, until we reach 30 degrees. And that 30-degree mark will line up with the edge of our lumber. We're going to take our pencil, put it on our pivot point, and make a line along that edge. That line is a 30-degree angle. Again, we're going to put our shoulder away from us, pivot on the pivot point until we reach the angle we want, in this case 30 degrees, and put our pencil on the pivot point and make a line along that edge, and we have our 30-degree angle. If we want to do another angle, say a 37 degree, we would do the same thing. Pivot on the pivot point to 37 degrees. Pencil, pivot point, the two P's go together, and we now have a 37-degree angle. Very easy to use tool as long as we follow those rules. Shoulder away from us, pivot on the pivot point to the angle needed, pencil goes to the pivot point, and make the line. If we don't have a framing square or speed square available to us, but we do have another measuring device like a tape measure, we can use it to make our three most common angles we're going to cut at the cut station. First, the simple one, a 45-degree angle on a 4x4. We're going to measure back 3.5 inches and make a mark. We're going to take that mark and use a speed square, or a straight edge, to make a line from where we measured to that mark, and that's a 45-degree angle. If we want to make a 30-degree angle, we're going to use 2 inches. We'll make a mark at 2 inches. If we take a straight edge from that mark to where we originally measured from and make a line, we're going to have a 30-degree angle. And then finally, our 60-degree angle. We're going to make a mark at 6 inches. For our 60-degree angle, straight edge again to where we originally measured from, and we have a 60-degree angle. So using a tape measure or ruler, we can make a 30, a 45, and a 60. 2 inches from the edge, 3.5 inches from the edge, 6 inches from the edge. For the Spec Show, this is Jack Reall. I hope what I've shown you here in this short video is a good review of the different techniques we use for measuring angles at the shoring station cut table. Thank you.